folks. I'm walking into the Mariscal. Uh, Actually, I came from that way, from the historical center all the way up. It's like a one long road. Again, this is the bus, the transit station here, so I can catch a bus right here to go back to where I came from, and it's only going to cost me about 30 cents or something like that. I'm happy that I chose to walk it, because this way I like what I've seen, and it's been pretty safe walking it all the way from there, from the historical center to here. So basically right now I'm actually in Mariscal. This is one of the transport stations here, and you can see that's the park, and there's some huge buildings, modern buildings. We're not in a historical center anywhere, so what you're seeing is like all modern stuff. I always got to remember not to when I'm recording, not to be moving the camera too quickly. I always have to remind myself that, because then you don't really get to see the whole picture of this place. That's McDonald's over there. Oh well, let's keep walking. That's what I'm doing. And there's an area up there, look at that, see? It's a Kentucky here and a McDonald's over there. And as you can see, there's a lot of students. So it's also for universities, and I guess they have a lot of universities here and colleges for the kids. But I want to just take you back to this area, because this is a beautiful area of Quito. It's very impressive. See that? Just huge buildings, and good transit area where you have all these places to drive, and they're working on a metro, so that will help a lot. But see, they have these buses here, long buses, and transportation is good. I'm a favorite, because I was thinking, man, these places, it may not have such a good transport system, but they do have it to get you from one place to the next. Obviously, if you're driving the buses, you'll get around quicker, because then walking, of course. You take a taxi or whatever. Taxis are not expensive here either, because I'm actually right in the center of Mariscal at this point, and I'm finding a lot of hostels, places to stay, a lot of restaurants. This is a hotel, Embassy. It's a beautiful hotel here called Embassy, and there's a lot of places to stay. So this will be sort of like the area, to stay, to find a place, because there's a whole lot of places to stay here, right in this area where I am at the moment. And this is sort of like pure center, puro centro. Yeah. I'm finding all kind of classy buildings around here. You know, look at this one. All modern, classy buildings in this area. Got some big buildings up there, man. Look like condominiums. It's look like a nightclub. Yeah, Sky Lounge. You can see it's a nightclub. So once you get right in the center of the Mariscal, there's places to stay, nightclubs and everything. So, and it's walkable. I mean, you know, look at this, you know. I've seen so many restaurant exhibiting their dishes. It looks so inviting, you know. Indian. Look at this is it look like an Indian restaurant right here. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, this look like a real exclusive center here. And when you see those signs that says Quito, it's like you're in the puro centro. I can go there and take a picture. It's all modern buildings. Look at them, you know. La Fija. So this whole building, classy building here, is all restaurant. Look at this, Spanish, El Español, Juan Valdez Cafe. You know, you're coming to Quito, folks. This is the area you gotta stay in, and it's not expensive. Believe me, you know, Quito is not expensive. It's not an expensive city. I'm witnessing it for myself. I got a place for $13, and if I want to come in this area, it's gonna cost me just a few dollars more. You know, like $4 or $5 more. A single person, double I think, maybe 25. If you want to stay in an average hotel, you know. It's nice, beautiful. Folks, let me take a picture here by this sign says Quito. I love Quito. That's what the sign says. I love Quito. Right? See it good? I love Quito. Yes, this place is full of restaurants and everything, folks. Nightclub. Have a typical restaurant, comida típica ecuatoriana. Typical, and they have what I like, man, caldo. That's I love to eat like that, you know, in a soup. Like it's a caldo is like a soup, you know, sort of thing. And like this, they're typical. You can see it. It's a typical restaurant. And all around this area there's classic buildings and nightclubs and you know, this is it. This is the real center here. I don't know where to go, because wherever I go it looks like they have all sorts of things, you know, that to see, whether it's a restaurant or nightclub or something, because I'm in the center. And this huge building here, I don't know what it is, but it could be a bank. Yeah, could be. Actually, it's the Park Inn. It's Radisson. Park Inn by Radisson. So this is actually a Radisson, actually. Radisson Hotel. Puro centro, man. Radisson.
Sí, muy buenas tardes. ¿Usted qué pasa por aquí? Le tengo parrilladas, pues. 2 parrilladas por 6. La entrada es totalmente gratis. Tengo cervecita artesanal, cócteles, hamburguesas,
Restaurants all over, man, and people outside
le regalamos la promoción para servir.
asking you to come in. Let me shut off the music here. Oh man, I'm so glad I followed my instinct and just come this way, you know. Sport bar there. This is it, folks, the real center of Mariscal, Quito. You know, Quito is the capital of Ecuador, for those who does not know that. And Quito has a historical center, and it has sort of like a lucrative center, which they call Mariscal, Sucre, and where you find all this restaurants and hotels, hostels. It is the main, I would say, place to stay if you were coming here for vacation. This is what you're gonna find. This is what you're gonna see when you come here. If you stay in this area, it's very well supported by good restaurants and nightclubs, and of course there's the shopping center. I'm pretty sure there's a mall, more than one malls in this area as well. Before I leave, I'm gonna make sure I go to one. I just don't know where they're located, so I have to go on my phone and locate it, and then what I can do is just ping it, and then I'll be able to find. I'll be able to find it. Wow, look at this. Well, what's this big building here? Conjunto Residencial. Oh. Some sort of a little park there with some guys doing the thing. But you know, guy walking his dog. Real nice area, man. If I knew this area was this nice, I would have definitely booked a hotel in this area. I didn't know it would be this nice, you know. You know, when you go on the internet, sometimes they don't show you the real, you know, unless you looking at somebody like me who's traveling and giving you on-site, you know, view of a city, a particular city, and the areas that matters, you know, because you don't want to be, you know, on the outskirts of a city like this, you know, because then you'll have to commute. It's going to cost you so much, you know. You can probably find something for less than $10 outside of the city, but then you got to commute in every day. So, but again, commuting is not expensive, so I have to take that back in a way, in a sense. But this Mariscal Center here has so much to offer. I mean, it is a huge area. You know, sort of like north of the historical center. You know, and Quito is a very big city. It's huge, man. I didn't imagine, you know, that it would be this huge, but it is. You know, everywhere you turn, look at this building here. It's huge, and it's clean. You know, I didn't expect it to be for such a large city for it to be this clean. You know, but I must admit it is. It is a clean city. Man, I don't know where to turn in this city, you know. I don't know, man, because I'm thinking to go one way. When I come in a turn, I go another way. Look what I'm finding. I mean, you know, it's like there's beauty all over. It's a beautiful city, you know. It's a really modern city, you know. Even the bus stations look so modern, you know. One thing, once you're here, you got to be very careful with the traffic, you know. Something, I don't know what it is. It says something Latin travel. I don't know, maybe a travel agency, I don't know. But this is a huge building here. But this is like the banking area, you know, the area of exclusive area of Quito where everything is happening, you know. This is it. If you come to Quito and you don't come to this area, then well, too bad for you. So, you know, even if you get lost here in this where I am, it's easy for me to find because the main road that I was on had called 6 Avenida 6 de November, something like that. So I'll just have to go back to there, put in my phone, and I'll get back. I can find out. So I can't really get lost in a sense once I have a phone. You know, I won't even have to ask anybody. I've gotten this far without asking anyone anything. You know, I just did it on my own on the phone, and it took me to this area. And yeah, so I'm here in the center of Mariscal, and I'm looking at a statue here of Vicente Rocafuerte, probably one of the founders from this area. I don't know, but this little plaza here, which is sort of like part of the center, right, of the Mariscal area, the more modern areas. And where I'm staying in the historical area, it's nothing like this. So I just walked from where I'm staying right down into the Mariscal, which is very easy. And I'm here sort of in the center of the Mariscal area, which is, as you know, the Mariscal area and the La Carolina is like the main avenues here in Quito. Actually, they have like one, two, three statues, four statues here, man. Probably founders of this. And this will actually be the main avenue here in the Mariscal area. So I'm just gonna continue walking and I'm gonna do a 360 right here. Here in the Mariscal Center, man. This will be a church here, another church here, and this one is in the Mariscal area. It's a huge, I don't know whether to call this one a cathedral or a basilica, but it's a church, nevertheless. So as I enter, let me show you. It is what it is, folks. I decided to turn around, you know. I'm walking so much that right now I don't know where I'm ending up, so I'm just gonna take another street, turn around, and go back, head back to where I came from. Can't really get lost, but you know. See it in the back of me there? Yep. Hi. Now I'm coming back to the main road that I am familiar with. Of course, came across the Mercado Artesanal La Mariscal right here in the center of the Mariscal area. It's a huge, it's a good size, a good market, you know. Take up a whole block, I think. A very nice market to visit because it has very interesting stuff, you know, and stuff. There's another artisanias handicrafts. Patio de Comidas food court. So here you have a food court as well, which is probably part of the whole Mercado area here. Just has it separated because this one has a food court, but it's, as you see, it's all connected. Actually, it's called Reina Victoria, Queen Victoria Plaza Sanal Reina Victoria. And then you look to your left, and that's the Mercado Artisanal. Folks, right here in the middle of the Mariscal, folks. Okay. We went to the Mariscal area, you know. Beautiful, beautiful.